here we are with a very wonderful debate competition, a face-to-face debate competition between two groups, and the topic is very informative, very wonderful or very interesting topic. This is all about a language. So whether we should learn more foreign languages or we should be very much limited in terms of learning languages. We should learn only our native or local languages. Here we have got two groups. This group is actually supporting native languages or local languages, that we should not give preference to the foreign languages, but they believe that we should learn more and more foreign languages so that we can get ourselves connected with the foreign culture and foreign variety of things. So I would simply introduce them, that we have got Mr. Rajesh Kumar and Mr. Akhtar. Here we have got Ms. Shahnila and Ms. Santoshi. So firstly, I would simply ask Mr. Rajesh to introduce his topic. Rajesh, what would you like to say about your topic?
We are choosing the topic native languages because the word native belongs to our the word mother. That's why we are choosing this language. For suppose this language belongs to our birthness, to our society, to our cultures. This language also modifies our culture. That's why we are choosing our topic native languages.
Right. Native language actually elaborates or explains about your culture. This is what is introduction. So, Shahnila, what's your take on now?
From this group, Mr. Rajesh said that it is a mother language. In this modern era, in this modern time, no one asks your mother tongue or mother language. Everyone saw your personality, your standard, your attitude. It is only shown by the learning the foreign language.
Right. So she believes that foreign language actually gives you attitude or standard. So how would you counter? How would you give an argument as a counter, Mr. Akhtar?
You know that native language plays a critical role in our society, because native language strong our that culture, our customs, and also our tradition. So in this way we have to learn the native language, and the native language also that plays a critical role to be share our massive kind of informations, our ideas, our thoughts in our community. So in this way that in our society mostly 99% people have no any ability to talk that foreign languages. So in order, this is necessary for us to be learn the native languages.
Perfect. Santoshi, how would you introduce your topic?
As you know that learning foreign language is essential because it helps you to communicate with the people from other cultures, understand their traditionals, and build up friendship. It also improves problem solving skills and open up exciting job opportunities in our global world.
Right. So job opportunities, it opens up to the world.
You are saying that it is increasing our opportunities or our communication with others, but we don't know that if we starting from our home, then we can solving the problems of other cultures or other situations. If we don't handle our problems or our family problems in our neighbors, they don't know the foreign languages. They know only our native languages. If we don't solve their problem, how can we solve the problems of other countries or other cultures?
So he simply wants to say that we must pay attention on our own languages rather than running behind the foreign languages. How would you defend now? Yes, you?
I want to oppose Mr. Akhtar. So, Mr. Akhtar said that 90% whatever people can speak the native language, right? What? This is the actual problem, that our country is not developing. That's why no one can speak, no one want to learn the foreign language. That's why our country is not developing.
Right, Akhtar. Do you have anything to say in response, Rajesh?
You are saying that we are not developing because the peoples or our country do not speaking the foreign languages. It is totally wrong. We can take the example of China. About the 90% of population of China is speaking their own native language, Chinese. and although they are growing very well, they are very much developed country than the Americans and US's country. Then how can you say those countries which follows their native languages, they are only called developing country, or they are back from the other countries? It is not fair. It is our mistake that we are following other culture beyond lefting our own culture or our own language. That's why we are moving backward, and the other countries moving forward.
Right. Very understandable or comprehensive. Who would you like to say a few?
Sir, Mr. क्या नाम है? हाँ, Mr. Rajesh said that native language is Chinese. Sir, their native language is important. Sir, our native language is not valuable in our. This is language is valuable in only Pakistan, not other countries. When we are going other countries, we can't talk Sindhi, Urdu, Dhatki. We need to learn foreign languages.
Yes.
You know that it is necessary for us to be value our language, because you know that Chinese language has its own importance, and also of our language. You know that we are living in the technological world. Here are many technologies, so it's not necessary for us to be learn the foreign language, because since today here is the use of the translator. We can use the translator to be we can say that change our language into another language. So we have to acquire more and more knowledge, not we can say that foreign language.
Perfect. He says now the world has progressed a lot. That nowadays we have a lot of translators. We do not need to learn any language of the world. We can have translator to make us understand their language and to make them understand our language. So how would you put up your argument now?
You know what, it is a totally differentiate. It makes differentiate. You know what, differentiate create the death of the unity. It dies the also unity with the humanity.
You are saying by not learning foreign languages, or by not preferring foreign languages, that someone die, the humanity will die. It is not fair. First, if you want to save the humanity, you have to save your society. You have to save your culture. As Ms. Santoshi says that the Chinese have their important language. Their language is not important. They make it important. They made it important, because by their studying, by their developing, the first invention of, I think, China is calculator. They are developing calculator. We are saying, for suppose our Sindhi, we are developing only I think 5,000 years before we're dealing one wheel only. We are not developing other things. That's why our language have no importance in other countries. In the studying of the Urdu is one of the most biggest language of the subcontinent. But during the time, the lack of invention, lack of discoveries, our language will fall. And today we are going forward for learning other languages. We are not getting invention in our own language. That's why we are back from other countries.
We all whole the world are equal in the eyes of God. You said that unity with the society and with the neighbors, right? And we all are equal in the eyes of God, so that's why we have to unity with our neighbor countries. And the all countries these languages are classified on the basis of their parents, their forefathers. So that's why they have everyone has their own native language. But the classification of languages doesn't mean that we have to differentiate with them.
It has been proven by many researchers that linguistic ability of native language has close relation to the development of our cognitive and learning abilities. You have to see the like America country. They follow their own native language and they follow their unity. Therefore, they are developing forward and forward day by day. But we are backward due to the use of foreign languages.
So right, he has given us a wonderful idea that native languages actually develop our cognitive skills. They make us psychologically strong. So how would you now defend your point of view that how foreign languages, it is generally said, or it is generally known in our society that actually foreign languages foreign languages is a kind of attack on our mind or on our psychology. Yes, how would you defend now? Would you want to say anything?
Sometimes yesterday or some time ago, someone said that we can communicate in native language, we can communicate with our relatives. This is the actual problem, this is the actual difference between us, that we are not saying that me and you, he and she only learn English. Whole the nation should learn the foreign language. If someone have an idea that if we speak a foreign language in our house with our mother, father, like that, so they have no idea to learn to speak with us. They can't understand. So I want to say that we all family, we whole nation should learn the foreign language.
Right.
You are saying that our whole nation should not learn foreign languages. We are also concluding or including this point that our whole nation should learn or should speak only our native languages. I can tell you about there are many developed languages like Spanish, Chinese, English. These are 3 to 4 are very developed languages, and they have their value in the world because of their difference, because of their struggle, because their people give importance to their own language, their Ains, for example, their rules and regulation of country, their Ains of country are written in their native languages. That's why people understanding rules and regulation, they follow rules and regulation. For suppose the rules of when I saw a sign no parking on the road, for suppose uneducated person don't know what is meaning of no parking. If parking is bike there, it is not an issue of this person, it is an issue of ours, that we are not preferring to our language.
You are talking very rationally, he is talking very rationally. So now would you tell us some more points about your topic, Santoshi?
As you know that job is necessary for everyone, so we learn in a foreign language, we have more job opportunities in a competitive job markets. Being a multi-language is a valuable asset. By many international companies seek employees to connect with their clients and partners with their native language.
Right, so it creates more job opportunities. In international world, when you speak more languages, you will be given much more priority over others. Yes, Akhtar.
That we have to change to make our country, make our language to be valuable. That due to the use of native language, we can acquire more and more knowledge due to the learn of the same history of our parents, of our ancestors, or our relatives. So that mostly the knowledge can transmit due to the oral tradition. So it's necessary for us to be focused on our relative, on our that native language.
Right. Who is going to say something?
Mr. Rajesh said that the foreign countries are speaking their native language, own language, right? So they are speaking their native language, but they had learned about the foreign language. They know about the foreign language. You know what? I saw a video that there was a PM of the China, I think so. China and the India, they are speaking their own language, but they can't understand their language, so they speak when they speak that time the foreign language becomes source of communicate between them.
Right. So last idea comes from Rajesh. What would you like to say?
I would like to say that it is not necessary to completely learn foreign languages, but it is essential to learn to understand the foreign languages. According to your points, I will get an idea that a person should have 5 to 10% knowledge about the foreign languages. But according to me, actually we have to give more values to our culture.
Right. So we are ending with the last point of view from this group. Last one.
Yes. It is my last point that why we are learning, why we are here, why we are learning the foreign language. English is simply the foreign language. Why we are learning the foreign language? Because we are learning the foreign language because we have become famous. We become the famous, and our country. We want to name of our country.
Okay, right. So with this last point, we are going to bring the conclusion of this debate competition. Hopefully you all have enjoyed it. There should be huge round of applause for them. All the very best. Thank you so much.